Hi, I'd like to introduce Brown Boy Chronicles, podcast for Brown Boys.
Episode 1.
Episode 1, telling our story, just how we relate to the world, our struggle, our come up, and our life.
Our struggle.
I'm Harvey. I'm living in San Francisco, California right now. I'm in podiatric medical school, / do a little DJ on the side, / do a little this, a little that. And yeah.
Alright, I'm Karnveer, Karnveer Garwal, but I'm learning how to become a software engineer. Yo, why you laughing, bro? I live right outside of Philly. I only shoot threes when I play ball too.
We moving on.
Yo, my name's Lucky. I live in Philly. I'm a programmer.
You live in Harrisburg.
Let's get it.
You live in Harrisburg, bro. That's not Philly.
I'm moving back to Philly in July, bro.
True.
I'm Aditya. Most people call me Deech. I'm a engineer. I live in Brooklyn, and I do design on the side. Trying to make that my full time. But yeah, welcome to the podcast.
Oh, you live in Brooklyn right now?
Yeah, so I live in Williamsburg. I'm just home for the weekend, but yeah, I set up cranes all across New York City. That's
I want to go to that little island thing that I sent in chat.
Yeah,
bro.
Yo, somebody was just there today. Like somebody I know on my story. Literally, it's such a small ass world. I literally you send it to me, and then like an hour later, I see somebody fucking walking around on the island.
Dude, tickets are. I tried getting tickets for June, right, for one weekend. It's already sold out for like June. Like they do tickets 4 weeks in advance supposedly, but you need tickets if you go from 12 to 8. But if you go before like 12, like in the morning, it's like non-busy hours. You can just chill and go there.
Go there in the morning.
So what exactly is it? It's just like an eco-friendly, like, is it all natural or what?
It's not. I don't know if it's eco-friendly or whatever. Yeah, I think people were against it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be there to like stay?
Yeah, I think so. The island has a beer license, so you can like drink beer on the island and stuff, or like a liquor license, so you can just roam around drinking.
Like open container.
Yeah, I think so. Damn. And they sell liquor and stuff over there too.
I don't really think New York really enforces the open container laws much, to be honest, though. I don't know.
I mean, I don't think any city does, yo. Like you're in like have a regular.
I mean, you go to
anywhere,
Pittsburgh.
like,
you go to Pittsburgh. That shit's like they crack down on that pretty quickly.
Nah.
No, Pittsburgh does.
Anytime I ever went out, like literally, we had solo cups in our hand, like every single time.
Pittsburgh, if anything went down, it was Pitt Police, Pittsburgh Police, Duquesne Police, like all of them coming.
Dude, but the thing is, but the thing is, like Pittsburgh and stuff, you can't do it in an Uber really. And like I remember when I went to Nashville, you can just have people don't even care if you carry drinks and stuff. Like it's allowed in Ubers. Like Pittsburgh and other cities, technically not allowed, but some cities.
I feel like it's all about how you just like talk. I feel like I've been in Ubers in Pittsburgh and I'm drinking still like almost every time. Like going from North Oakland to like South Oakland, like we always had like drinks in our hand.
Man, why would you even live in North Oakland? So far from everything.
Dude, North Oakland was mad chill. I liked it.
How it worked out, yeah.
Where'd you guys live in Pittsburgh?
South Oakland.
We used to actually live
North
together.
Oakland?
Like me and Lucky, we lived on North District together.
Wait, start from your freshman year. Where'd you live freshman year and stuff? At Pitt.
Okay, so freshman year, I lived in Tower B.
Oh yeah, I lived in Tower A. I do remember that. I was Tower A. I hate how the floors were like every other floor was co-ed. Whereas like some what was the other building? Nordy? They were like all co-ed on the same floor.
Yeah. It's because of the bathroom issue.
Yeah.
Man, I was in Forbes. I had one floor. It was floor 3 was girls. Floors 4 to 6 was all guys. Floor 5 was like a fucking ghost land. Like nobody was there, man. I don't know. Forbes is like unfortunate. We didn't even apply to be in Forbes. They were just like, all right, you guys have an engineer in your title. Yeah, we'll toss you in here. Like,
yeah, that's just like the engineering.
They just
like,
discarded
building,
us.
Essentially. I mean, it wasn't. I've been there a couple times. It's like not bad.
Wait, is that the one down by the
gas station?
Yeah,
all the way right by McKee.
Yeah, okay, I remember that. Yeah, what about you, Lucky? Where'd you live freshman year?
I was in Johnstown freshman year, but then I came sophomore year, and I was in Lothrop.
Yo, you know what's funny? I never knew that. I never knew you transferred.
What?
You know,
I never knew you transferred.
I swear I feel like everyone knew that.
I did not know that. Holy shit.
That's where everyone knew that
so
too.
Lucky, how many years older than you?
I graduated 2016, but I moved out of Pittsburgh 2017. I'm 26 right now.
Oh, word.
Yeah, I went back to Pitt.
He's like 1 year ahead of me technically because he like moved here from India, and so he like skipped a grade in a way.
You guys all Punjabi?
Yeah.
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 Nah, I figured. I had that.
Yo, would you ever live? Would you ever go back to Pittsburgh and live there?
Hell no, bro.
Dude, I'm in New York for life, man. At this point, I've signed my life away.
Yeah, I can't live in Pittsburgh again.
I mean,
bro.
have you seen like Cali yet, Deech?
I've been to like Lake Tahoe, so I went to Cali like one time. I didn't really find the appeal. I don't drive a lot. Like it's a little too slow for me, and like I'm so used to the East Coast now.
I don't know how I feel about Cali. Like I feel like it's good. It's good for vacation, but I feel like working and stuff like. Because I feel like whatever city you work in,
working. That's what people go there for work.
No, but if you want to become an actor, bro, you trying to become fucking, I don't know, an act. Like
I feel like it's like a certain personality that like belongs in like California. It's like you're like this one like type, and like they all are like kind of like similar to the people out here. But like the thing is, like there's a huge difference between like NorCal and like SoCal too. Like it's two different personalities. They're essentially like two different states.
But
so interesting.
But you know how like when you go to a city, like to us it's a vacation, but the people that live in there, they're like, yeah, this is just normal. It's everyday life. They don't even care really. What's going on in the city. Like to me, like if I moved to a city like that in like California, like in West Hollywood or something like that, I'd kind of it would lose its like luster to me, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it loses like the spark and shit.
Yeah.
Would you move to New York?
Yeah, I'd move to New York. I moved to.
Well, if New York had like better weather, I'd fuck with New York heavy. Like if it was like literally like LA weather all year round, it'd be like the most perfect. Like I don't think anything beats like summer New York. I mean, I'm about to like see like summer Chicago, so like we'll see. I heard like it's also like up there.
Yeah, the 3 cities I want to move after I finish this boot camp. I want to do either New York, Chicago, or Dallas. I really want to move to Texas or something.
Dude, I can see myself living in Chicago.
My brother's been pushing Texas lately. I don't get the appeal at all.
I've never been to
like Dallas.
It's like pretty affordable down there.
I don't see it either. Like, I mean, to me, from what I've seen, it just doesn't seem that exciting or poppin'. But Chicago,
you've been to Texas?
Chicago is so fire.
Have you been to Texas?
Nah,
yet?
I need to, bro. My sister went and she was telling me motherfuckers were just like walking around with open carries, like they're just guns everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, I heard like Austin is like pretty dope. Like there's like the street like called 6th Street, and like it's kind of like East Carson Street. It's kind of like that, like just like bars, like every other place is like a bar, and like it's just like rowdy as fuck. But
I feel like when we went to Pitt, we like underappreciated Carson Street. Like I feel like I never went to Carson Street besides like on a Thursday.
I didn't go to Southside much either.
Yeah.
What was that club called where it's like $1 drinks on Thursday nights or some shit, or from like 10 to 12?
Jimmy D's.
Jimmy D's.
Yo.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
How you gonna hate on Jimmy D's, bro? Jimmy D's was a vibe.
The music was good.
Oh, that's
too.
great facts, actually.
I would just like get headaches like all.
I know they opened like
not my scene.
where Diesel used to be this the Foxtail, where like everyone goes
that
down.
took over the Diesel? I didn't know it took down.
I want to go to that when I go back next time.
You guys ever been to Bar 11?
Nah.
I've heard
It's like that. It's like it's a little bit deeper in Southside, like one of the side streets, but it's basically like a different theme every night.
Theme
Mix, like club.
theme as in you have to like dress up.
You can dress up, but it's like highlighter parties, like ABCs, like all that kind of stuff. It feels like a house party in like a bar or something.
Yeah, I remember. I don't know. It might have been with Harvey, but I remember, or my one friend Jake. We had this idea of opening a club, right? But like the inside, it's like a house party. Like it's all house party setting, but it's a club.
Dude, there's plenty of people that go to that, man. That nostalgia is like so real, man. You can definitely capitalize on that kind of thing.
I don't know who it was with, but we had this idea one day, and we were like, "Yo, like, how much do you think that would cost? Just like a club on like Carson Street or something." And then when you go inside, it's like a living room. There's TV and shit, and just dance floor in like a fucking basement. Some people live for that lifestyle.
Nah, yeah, that's definitely facts. That's like solid idea.
What was that one place that you used to always have like your events at? It was like a hookah lounge. It's outside or
oh shit!
What was it?
R.I.P.
Loft. Yeah.
That was a lot.
Oh, I thought you were talking about this
one time, and I was like, nah.
In Walnut Creek.
I thought you were talking about the spring break, the Spring Fest one, the hookah one. R.I.P. R.I.P.
Is that the night that Jimmy broke his hand, or Jesse did?
Nah, that was my birthday. That was like January time. That was at the other one that's like across from Larry's like Pizza or whatever, or like right next to Larry's Pizza. It was snowing. Jimmy like hopped on a car and fell.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Was it Jimmy? No, it was definitely Jussie because he had to get shots and he was like being super like, nah, I'm not about it. I'm gonna faint. Because he was just like beyond gone. He was faded. Because he tried to like jump on a car, then he just like slipped and just like ate shit. And he like dislocated. Oh, he dislocated his shoulder, and they had to pop that bitch back in. And then he wouldn't like. They needed to like give him anesthesia or some shit, or because it was like too painful. They're like, he's like, nah, I don't do needles. And then he was just like too fucked up to like even listen to the nurses or the doctors.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, there. I'm like, yo, is this really happening?
Yo, I had to pop his shoulder back in place one time, like at the apartment. Like it popped. He went to sleep and just popped out, and I just hear him screaming. Right? I'm like, yo, what the fuck happened? Like, yo, my shoulder just popped out and shit. And then like I go on YouTube like how to put a shoulder back in, and like it teaches you, bro. I literally you put his arm like this, and then you just like swing that shit like that, and it popped right back in. I was like my head was like hella high. I was like hype as fuck.
What if you fucked this shoulder up even more, didn't?
Yeah, fuck that, bro.
That shit happened to me like last year at Outer Banks Beach too. Like some dude got crushed by like a fucking wave, and like his shoulder popped out, and he like screaming, and like. Thankfully, like there was an ER doctor that was like in the area in the scene too, and like he was helping out, and like I started helping out too. We literally tried to pop this man's like shoulder back in like 10 times, and we kept failing. He was in hell of pain. He's like, nah, fuck this. Like I'm going to the fucking hospital now, because then they just give you like anesthesia, and like then they just like numb it up and stuff, and you don't feel it, and they just pop it in real quick. He was screaming when we were trying to do it.
You just get hit with that hospital bill, man.
It wasn't like, if you're insured, like, you're good. Hospital bills are reckless, though. I got a CT scan one time, and they hit me with a bill for, like, $10,000.
Oh, my God.
Goddamn.
10,000 after insurance or before?
Yo.
I think it was, like, before insurance, because at time, I think they got mixed up, and they didn't know I had insurance, and so they were, like, charging me $10,000. But I think insurance ended up covering it, because I never heard from them again.
If you ever get a hospital bill, always ask for an itemized bill, because then they have to like break it down into what each thing is used.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like they just estimate it. Otherwise,
like $500 for some gauze.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Otherwise they just like estimate it. So
like that's bullshit. Like I get caught like gauze from like CVS for like $10 or whatever.
It's not contest. Like if you do it itemized, then they're like kind of have to like make it reasonable. If you don't do it itemized, then it's just like
no, 10,000. So like if you send it back, do they like send you a lower bill, or is it still gonna add up to 10,000? So like, I'm just trying to find like what's the purpose of it if you're still gonna get hit with 10K.
It's usually lower. It's like if you ask for itemized, it's like a good chance it'll be lower.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, ways to save money. Yeah, what you drinking?
Oh, wine.
What kind? Let me see the bottle. Let me see the bottle.
It's my one friend. He works at this winery. He like always, every time he comes over, he brings over like a bottle because he just gets like free bottles like nonstop.
It's his winery, or he works there?
He works there as like a marketing agent. But all right, yeah, let's talk J. Cole.
Ooh. Yeah,
let's go. What do you guys think?
Let me preface this, right? So my musical taste is absolute whack, and like I don't really understand lyrics or like pay attention to them. I listen to the drums and like the sound, but J. Cole is like an OG for me. Like that was middle school through college. Like that was driving like artist, man. Like he's. But
wait, Deesh, what do you listen to usually on your own? What kind of music do you actually listen to?
All right, so I don't know if you know, but like most of the stuff I'm doing is like 3D animation and like design and stuff. So I'm always listening to like epic like warrior soundtracks, like movie soundtracks, random shit. I like stuff like recently though. I like stuff like John Bellion and like AJR experimental stuff. That's like.
Do you listen to Hans Zimmerman?
I love Hans Zimmerman.
He makes like really good movie sound effects.
Is like on repeat, man. Like I just need to get in like that mindset where I'm like hyped up, like I'm like a warrior going out in a battle, and that's like what I do like to get into that my zone. But other music and stuff, like I'll listen to it, but like it doesn't really make an impact. But
did he do Tenet as well, Hans Zimmerman, or not? I was gonna ask you, what did you think of that soundtrack for Tenet? Because I feel like they had a pretty baller soundtrack.
Did you understand the Tenet movie?
Yeah, it's
like,
rather than
on the first movie, you understood it. Like first.
No, hell no, I had to Google that shit. Bro.
No, dude. You know who did Tenet? It's the guy who did Creed 2. It's like
he does. Oh, like the music you're talking about?
Yeah. Not the.
I've never watched. Dude, I don't know. I can't get into Michael B. Jordan. I don't think he's like that good of an actor.
Bro, he's just
Wasn't he
like
in Creed?
I mean, he's
people just like
typecasted now.
people just like him
Yeah.
because he like looks hella good.
Yeah.
No, I just never thought he was that good of an actor. Like he just like I don't know. Like I couldn't believe his acting for some reason. I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest. Before like Black Panther and Creed, I have no idea what he's been in.
That's what I'm saying.
I think
Yeah,
his
he
role
was
in like Black
incredible.
Panther was like the best in my. I mean, that's the only one that like I like really like liked.
Yeah.
Creed. I mean,
See, I didn't even watch the second Fantastic Four because he was in Fantastic Four.
Wait,
The second one, but no one ever watched
Thinking
it.
of Human Torch, the guy that was Captain America.
No, he was
wait,
in
like, he was the
Fantastic Four. The
actual
second
like
one.
one of the four, or no? He was like.
Yeah, he was one of the four, but it was a remake of Fantastic Four. It wasn't like the original one that we all watched.
I don't think I've seen that.
I didn't even know
either.
they made a remake of Fantastic Four.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
they got a
this
new
this
one
came out
coming.
They did.
2015.
In like
the new one
shit.
that's coming is its own. It's like Marvel produced.
It's the
other ones
original one, yeah.
before
It's part of like
were,
Phase 4.
Yeah.
No, Phase 4 Marvel looks sick. I'm hyped.
You guys watch Captain?
I
What
did.
is it?
I
Not
did.
Captain. Winter Soldier or whatever.
Yeah, Winter Soldier. Yeah.
Captain Falcon. What's it called Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah, it was an okay season.
I liked it better.
I wish
than
there
The
was
last
more
two episodes. Yeah, last two episodes were kind of slow.
I don't know. I think it's
Yeah,
good
facts.
build up though for Captain America 4, but I think eventually we're just.
Wait,
gonna-
who's the new captain now? Is it the black dude?
Yeah, it's Falcon.
Like the Falcon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anthony
Falcon
Mackie.
is like, is he
Yeah,
now Captain Falcon? Like,
Nah, he's
Nah.
Captain America.
They literally like said that during the actual thing. They like the one dude was like, yeah, yo, that's Captain Falcon. He's like, nah. The
No,
other
he
dude
said,
was like,
he said that's Black Falcon. He's like, nah, that's
Oh,
Captain
yeah.
America.
yeah.
you know who
Bro.
Anthony Mackie reminds me of though a lot of for some reason? Will Smith. I don't know why. I don't know if you guys get that vibe, like the way he talks and stuff.
Oh no, I can't unsee it, man. Yeah, like
Do you
like
see it?
Hitch Will Smith. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit.
That's crazy.
I can see what you mean.
I don't know, but WandaVision. Do you guys believe the hype?
I like WandaVision.
I like WandaVision, yo. The Scarlet Witch. Fire.
Man, you guys are just watching it for Elizabeth Olsen, but I don't know. She's a great actress. She's a great actress. Don't get me wrong, but I just like could not get behind that plot. That ending, just like, oh my god, it was just like a PG ending. It was so dumb. I don't know.
Yeah.
Seriously?
I know what you mean. It
I
kind of felt
hated
like
it, man.
it
Like,
felt
I
like
also-
what's that Halloween movie from like Disney?
Bewitched.
Probably.
No. It
Hocus
starts with the
Pocus?
H. No, like Halloween Town.
Hocus?
Halloween Town. It gave me like Halloween
yeah.
Town vibes.
I like that. What is it called? The WandaVision better than Captain Falcon or whatever, or Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Yeah, because if you think about it, the fifth episode, the last two episodes of what is it, Falcon, right? The fifth one, they were just talking about it, him thinking about like becoming Captain America. The whole episode, it was so slow. I don't know if you guys watched that.
Yeah.
It was a really slow episode.
The last, like,
and then
5
the
minutes
sixth
of
one.
training.
Yeah, and the sixth one you kind of expect it. You're like, okay, we already know where the plot's going. You know, he's gonna become Captain America. We kind of went off track.
Alright.
We should go back to J. Cole.
J. Cole. Alright. I think the album, to me, it's like top 3 of his catalog.
Same here. I think it's top 3. I don't think there was one miss on the album. I liked every song. My favorite was, I think it's called "Let Go of My Hands" or something,
What's
or
it?
"Let Go."
Black.
It's the one. It's that one's my favorite
Wait,
song.
you guys say Six Black or you guys say Black?
I say it's black. I say black. I don't know what the proper
No,
pronunciation
it is Black. I've seen him in. He talks about it in the song. He's like, yo, people be calling me Six Black, blah blah, but like it's black. But I got more.
Yeah.
He's talking about his money in his bank account and shit like that. But like,
Yeah, I'm not trying to front, but I've called him Six Lack before. I feel
no,
like
no,
I
I
interchange.
call him Six Black too in the beginning too.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, now like I know, but I feel like I just
Dude,
up now. But like,
I feel like everyone called him Six Flag because they were afraid to call him black too.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why.
yo, that's actually
I don't know
very
why.
possible.
Like, you know, because you don't want to offend anyone either, and you didn't know, like, if you don't know the pronunciation, you just want to go with the safer answer.
Yeah, I think my favorite song
But-
was 100 Mil.
100 Mil is good.
I don't know, I just like the rhythm
What about-
of it and like just the flow.
What about you guys? Lucky and Deech, what was your favorite song?
I'm not
Mine
gonna
was,
lie, man. I haven't listened to all of it. Pride is the Devil is pretty solid though. I like the instrumentals a lot.
Is that the one with Little Baby?
I think so. Yeah.
Or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, the change up on that, like, that went crazy.
Count it up. The way Lil Baby comes in.
Did you guys watch like the pre-release video that he made, like the making of off season, like the whole? It's like a 12-minute thing. It's pretty solid. It's kind of like mini documentary.
Yeah, I didn't watch that whole thing yet. I've been like lacking on that shit.
Yeah. You want to do like a little summary of what happened in the 12-minute video?
All right, yeah. So basically, he like walks through like his rise until Forest Hills Drive, and then he talks about like 2016 a lot. Like he's like, all right, he's at his peak now. 2014 Forest Hills Drive's like doing really really good, and he's kind of like reached that level of fame that he wanted to reach, and he's like kind of like now
Yeah.
what? He's like what is the next step in this progression? Because you can let the fame and stuff get to your head and stuff. So he talks about like how it all came back down to like his love for basketball. And when he realized like he was like, at some like age or whatever, like, you realize you're going to make it or you're not going to make it in basketball or something. And he kind of realized that, and he wanted to pivot and make sure that I think I'm getting this a little bit wrong, but he wanted to make sure that he was at his peak at something else. And then he always wanted to come back to the game. And then that's kind of what inspired this next album. Just his love for the game. But, I don't know. Watch
That
it
makes
again.
total
I
sense,
probably
like,
did
that
a bad
lines up.
retelling of it, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm be honest. He dropped 3 points in that game. That
Yo, chill. Like, yo, give him time. But like he's like,
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch
He's
it.
true to a vision. That's like sick, yo. Like he's playing.
No,
like,
it is, but-
That's not his word, though. I mean, like,
Yeah, he's playing professional
he
ball.
got a contract.
Like, facts.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've seen videos of him like shooting and shit. The man is like straight like gunner.
Yo, rate your top.
Top three.
You guys want to rate the albums? Wait, top 3 songs actually. We'll do that. My top 3 probably. My first is "Let Go of My Hands" or "My Hands."
Yo, who was Boss?
Second
though?
is he's on Dreamville.
He's part of the label.
Yeah,
like-
he's had some songs with J. Cole before.
I know. I just
He
like,
was
it
in, he was
moving.
in Revenge of the Dreamers. J.
I
Cole was
swear,
featured
like
on a
the
bunch of
one
his stuff,
song
too.
when it like started playing, I thought like the feature was Kendrick, but I think it was like this was when like he released the album with like no like features like labeled, and like you didn't like know who was featuring, and I thought it was like legit like Kendrick on like the feature, but then I realized
No, you'll definitely recognize some songs that J. Cole and Boss have together. There's like a couple, like 2 years ago, a classic drop that like I forget what it's called.
I probably just didn't notice, but my bad. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, because I said my first one was 95. Let Go of My Hands and 95 South, and the third one is either. No, third one is Amari. I like Amari a lot. I was gonna say Pride is the Devil, but that's because of Little Baby. But I think overall the song Amari's better. Those are my top 3 out of the album. Overall, the album, I think like there wasn't like all of the songs were good. There wasn't a miss. Like there's not a skippable song.
Yeah.
I think I'm surprised none of you guys said "Hunger on the Hillside," dude. The beat on that thing is kind of crazy. I think that's my favorite song, and then 95 South, and then Pride is the Devil. But this just goes to show like we all have different favorite songs, so that just means like the album itself, like from start to finish, is fire. If we all like different songs off of it, like he's so like versatile, where we all like something different or unique off the album.
Yeah, I feel that. I'm 100 mil, and then I'm Let Go of My Hand as well. Third one, I don't really know yet. I liked how the album started off, so like I feel like 95 South is definitely a contender for me. And I think I forget which song it was where he like starts off like real soft, kind of like it's like he's singing. But any song where like an artist is like singing, like I'm just falling for that shit. But like I forget what.
I thought you were gonna start singing for a sec.
I forget.
As soon as Rinku hears someone hold a note, he's like, nut.
Yeah. Who is Rinku? Is it Harvey?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's alright.
That's my childhood nickname. I was born with like 2 names.
Gotcha.
So they know me from like childhood. So like my parents grew up calling me that shit. I had to like pick one when I came to college, like either Harvey or Rinku. I was trying to change it up, and I was trying to go with. I was trying to like start a new like a persona, and I was gonna tell people to call me Inder.
Bruh.
Why? What?
Because Harvinder, I was gonna catch the ending of because everybody in high school used to call me like Harv or Harvey, and then people used to call me Rinku. So I was like, yo, let me just change my persona completely, and let me just try to rock Inder. That shit did not catch on at all.
Yo, Loki, you could make so many nicknames with your name. Harvey, Harvinder,
Yeah.
Ravi, Ravinder, if you really wanted to.
Wait, where are you getting Ravinder from?
Oh, actually, nah. I was just confusing the ARV.
Like Vinder.
You're right. Yeah, Vinder or something. Yeah, Arvinder.
Bro,
Oh no, yeah, I was like really scheming so hard because I was like, yo, I'm gonna do Inder, and then I feel like the Instagram name I was about to do was like Inder, like something like bad like that, like fuck, I can't think of it now exactly.
I thought you were white for the longest time before I met you, man.
You thought I was white?
Dude, every story, nobody give me any context.
Oh,
None of like the Harrisburg guys, like Nash, Cody, and all those guys, like they said Harvey, and I was like, oh, that must be like
yeah.
But
Steve Harvey.
but yeah, all right. Let's go through. Let's go backwards. Sideline Story, favorite songs and why.
Yo, I gotta pull
I'll
that
go
shit
first.
up. I kind of forgot that album.
I'm gonna go first because I pulled this up last week and I was like listening through this for just like as a throwback. But honestly, I love every song on this album, but can't get enough.
Fire. I
like
agree.
my-
Can't Get
I
Enough is
agree.
like
Silence.
top, is top 2. I'm going with like In the Morning first, but I'm going Can't Get Enough 2 for sure.
Alright, let me see.
I'd probably put Lights.
Wait, are we doing top?
like 3, or I'd do Mr. Nice Watch.
That's interesting.
Can't Get Enough #1, and then I would do. I like Rise and Shine a lot.
Yeah,
that beat goes hard. Rise and Shine beat goes hard, and I like God's Gift a lot too. But instead of God's Gift, I'd probably go with Workout. You know, that's a summer vibe.
Yo, Workout is classic.
Dude, I think the best song on the album is Lights Please, and then Nobody's Perfect, and then Who Dat.
Who dat?
That shit was so fire. I remember when he dropped that as like a single before I even heard of Cole, and I was like, yo,
Were you saying Who
the
Dat?
trumpets in that shit is fire.
Yeah, were you seeing Who dat?
What?
Were you seeing Who dat?
Who that?
Are you guys on the deluxe version? Or is it Cole?
Oh,
That's
no,
number
no,
17 on mine.
Go on.
I literally wrote down like
It's
all
on the regular.
Like, I wrote down like all the names of like both albums.
Bro, it's on regular, like it's number 17, son.
I didn't go in the deluxe. I think I only went in the regular one.
Oh no,
I have the last
you on
song
Apple
for me
Music or
is
Spotify?
Workout.
that's why.
Oh, Apple Music got
Apple
2.
Music. Bro, Apple Music is fire. I don't
I
know
agree.
what's the whole fucking
Yo,
big
I
deal.
agree.
Like,
I
everyone
agree.
clowns me for Apple Music, bro.
I need Desi Music, and like Desi Music is like not on Apple Music the way it is on Spotify.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the case? I didn't know that. I feel like anytime
Yeah.
I needed to find
Like,
something,
that's
it's always been on Apple
In
Music.
terms of like Bollywood music and shit, like at gigs and whatnot.
So what's the next album, Harvey? After Cold Silent Story.
You guys ever listen to the Black Friday mixtape?
I feel like I haven't listened to that.
Not the Black Friday. Sorry,
It's been a
It was
minute,
Friday
son.
Night Lights. Friday Night Lights. It was like the
Oh,
rejects
yeah.
from
Yeah, Friday Night.
Sideline Story.
Yeah, but it's been a minute. There's some classics on that too.
I feel like Born Sinner's up there with me.
Dude, that's my favorite album by him. That's my
I
favorite
have some
album by him.
differing opinions here. Are we doing top 3 albums? Let's go through each album and just name our top songs.
I'm gonna go.
What
She
was
Knows,
after Silent Story?
Born Sinner? And for me,
Born Sinner
it's,
was after Silent Story?
She Knows.
See, I feel like people say She Knows is like a top J. Cole song, but I'm not there. With
I
it
think
being top, it's a
I
good
think
song.
It's literally just the singing that he does, man. It's a good variation to like the flow.
What about you, Lucky? This is your favorite album. So I said this is your favorite album. So which songs do you like?
Dude, it's so fucking hard to choose.
Yeah.
I like Trouble a lot. Trouble is fire. Ain't That Some Shit? That's good too. Sparks Will Fly, dude, with Janae Aiko is fire too.
Oh, you're on the deluxe.
But I think Voluminati, yo, like honestly, he just goes in on the first track and the beat and everything. I think that just like pulled me in, and then it's just like Power Trip, Trouble, Runaway, She Knows. Yo, it just keeps going and going.
Mine's probably-
I'm the complete opposite of those. I like She Knows. Let's call it Let Nas Down, Crooked Smile.
Oh,
The other ones.
I like Power Trip, Land of the Snakes, and Trouble. Those are my top
Yeah,
3.
Crooked Smile is
on
good,
that album. Land of the Snakes though, like goes hard for me for some reason. What about you, Harvey? What's your favorite 3?
Like, I know Harvey like DJs and all that shit, but do you guys like also like produce your own kind of stuff?
Not
Just,
really.
like music
Maybe.
connoisseurs.
Not really. No one does anything.
Ideal lifestyle, not gonna lie, I don't want to be a rapper because I feel like fucking traveling and all that, doing the show is gonna be fucking ass. But I just love like going in the studio and just like cooking. I love when like rappers post about just like the studio like sessions, and that's like what I want. Just like you just boozing and whatever, and you just like listen to music, spitting shit. Like that's what I like.
Open up this.
Want to do one day. Well, dude, we should honestly go to a
Open
studio,
up the
rent it out for
right
like an
there
hour.
in your house. Put some soundproofing.
What you mean?
Yeah.
You know.
Yo, just go to my house in Hamburg.
No,
my
like, dude.
brother has a
So
studio.
when I moved out of Philly,
He essentially does. He has like the whole fucking
word?
speakers. He has a microphone. He's really trying to
no.
like,
So-
like do like Punjabi rap. I think.
I have another
I just
friend
want to like know the
used to go to
process of like
studio
how
Philly.
songs are like put together. Because I feel like a lot of these artists are like not actually talented. I feel like it's like the engineers and like the people in the back end that are like putting all this shit together and like fixing like the EQ, fixing all the mid lows and all that shit, and like putting it all together. and then like that's the true talent. I feel like artists just go in like I feel like yeah, like writing obviously like takes like some like good amount of skill for sure, but like in terms of like actually making like a producible song like that you can like the audience can listen to, they wouldn't be able to do it like just themselves.
Yeah. I feel like, wait, if you go to a studio, do you think people just have like beats ready for you? I don't know. I've never been in a studio, you know, but there's probably producers.
No, because I mean, yeah, you're bringing a producer
there.
there with you to show you beats for sure, and like you're giving them the beat, and then you're kind of just like sharing the beat, and then they're supposed to just like rap like lyrics on top of them, right? And like yeah, some people just flow and stuff. But like you know how like ad libs are like some of the best songs about like ad libs are like some of the best parts about like songs. Like how do they like
for the ad libs? You're talking about like note to self, right? Like the end of like the album, you're saying?
No, like ad libs as in like just like random shit, like fucking like brr, or like brr.
You do that one again? do that one again?
Which one?
The one that you just did.
Nah, like random artists be doing like random shit, especially like Quavo and like Migos. They be doing like random ass shit, right? Like what? Are they just like fucking rapping and then and they just randomly say these random ass words and then like the engineer just puts it all together? Like I really want to see like the process of like making a song from like start to finish. I feel like that'd be really dope. I feel like it'd be dope to like just like I feel like nobody's ever like recorded that or like has actually like done something like that. Back
watch
like HBO
watch
shit.
The John Bellion The Making of the Human Condition, or like Song Exploder on Netflix. Get everything you need.
That.
Is it like a documentary on behind the scenes of like
so Song Exploder is this guy like I think his name is like Hrishikesh. He made this show where he like interviews like Dua Lipa, breaks out one of their songs, talks about the process, like what makes it unique, how it breaks apart like the typical song structure. But then the John Bellion,
but like those are like legit like musicians. I feel like they have like a process. I feel like rappers just go in and they just fucking do whatever. Like there's like no like systemic process to it. I don't think. Yeah.
The whole like the persona of being like a rapper, like you always hide that stuff, you know. Like it's always like the rapper on the front facade, and all these mechanics they just kind of take the backseat. But
well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like I want to see that. I feel like the rappers are like only like maybe like 40% of it. I feel like it's more heavily based on the back end to make these guys like sound good. Like I feel like they get like one good poppin' song, like they get a little bit like lucky. And then like after that, I mean, they get like professional talent working with them, and they get like actual professionals, professional engineers, professional all these like people that know what they're doing, vocalists and all that shit. And then it's only up from there at that point, because like they've been noticed, and all it takes is like getting noticed once and having that personality and having that persona, and then you go from there.
So many people have writers now too, like Dua Lipa and all those people have like all these pop stars.
All
have writers.
Pop stars have writers, yeah, fact.
Yeah.
I think nowadays producers carry most of the work. Before, I feel like artists used to be talented. Now it's like flip-flopped where like the motherfucker behind like mixing and mastering is the person that makes the artist in a way.
Yeah.
I feel like behind the scenes, like no, I agree with you, Rico. I do want to like see behind the process of like a future
because like
song.
most mixers are like not just like fucking like they just taught themselves. But like most mixers are like legitimately like all like pretty much trained, like they went to school and shit for that stuff. That's very, I feel like from like what I've seen, like it's like very rare to find like a mixer that hasn't had like actual like an education behind them.
So let's talk about the top album, like the order that you think J. Cole's albums from like worst to best or best to worst, either way.
Born Sinner, Forest Hill Drive, and then Sideline Story.
Rank all the albums.
No. I got the latest one.
Rank all the albums.
Sorry.
Rank all the albums. Like.
So what else? Like KOD was cool.
KOD and then he has For Your Eyes Only.
That shit was trash, bro. So
I feel like For Your Eyes Only is very lyrical. Like there's a lot of bars.
Nah, that shit was trash. I listened to it, dude, multiple times. That was not a good album. Like it's like the one with 7 songs, right?
Yeah, it's short. Yeah.
Well, make sure you put it in the new album too. Like where does that stand with these rankings?
Yeah, no, that's what I meant. I need to wait, all right, can I redo it?
Yeah.
Can I get a mulligan?
Yeah.
All right, so Born Sinner, Forest Hill Drive, and then The Off Season.
Okay. You want to rank all of them? I want to see where you rank the others.
All right, then it has to be Sideline Story, KOD, and then For Your Eyes Only. I don't really, dude. To be honest, I listened to Friday Night Lights like once, and I don't know what else he has outside of that.
That's a mixtape, right?
Yeah, that's a mixtape.
Yeah.
We can exclude that from now because that's basically part of Sideline Story.
Yeah, I'm excluding that. All right, Harvey, what about you?
I'd probably put Sideline Story first, and then I'd put Born Sinner second. Then I'd probably go Off Season, 2004 Forest Hills Drive.
You don't have Forest Hills up there.
And then I don't know about like KOD or For Your Eyes Only. Like I haven't like listened to those albums in like a minute, so it's just not fresh in my head. So we're gonna tie them. And then I mean, what is Revenge of the Dreamers? That's more of like a.
That's a collab album.
Yeah, that's a collab album, right? So yeah.
Alright, Deej, you wanna go? I might agree with you more than the other two. Ooh.
Yeah. All right. Born Sinner, 2014 Forest Hills Drive, Sideline Story, For Your Eyes Only, Off Season, KOD.
Okay.
Maybe if I listen to that like off season a little bit more, it'll go up a little bit. But I just think the earlier stuff is what I resonate with most. Since like
mine, Forest Hills Drive, number one. For me, I like the storytelling and like. So it released in college. So like this album was on repeat for me.
Wet Dreams. Yeah, the storytelling goes crazy. I have to like adjust my.
Oh yeah, you know that.
Music video with the dogs.
Oh my god. Yeah, like if these songs aren't fresh in my head, I gotta like open up the fucking album. Yeah.
So this album, like I listened to while studying like hours on end, over and over. This and like Drake's Nothing Was the Same was like that was my college studying session, just over and over. So Forest Hills first, then Sideline Story. Classic songs. There's summer songs, there's lyrical songs, there's story songs, there's even chill like Lights Please, there's even sexual like In the Morning. Third, I like Off Season over Born Sinner because I think Off Season has no misses. I think Born Sinner has a couple. I don't like Let Nas Down on Born Sinner. I don't like the Rich N-word, that song. I don't like that one on Born Sinner.
What you mean, yo? That song, have you listened to it in the car?
Yes, I have.
The beat and what he's saying, like
I haven't. I don't.
You bugging, bro. You bugging. Well, that song is so fucking
okay, but this is just my opinion. So I'm saying, so the top three don't have
your opinion trash.
The top three don't have misses in my opinion. Like in my opinion, Forest Hills, not one miss. Silent Story, not one miss. Off Season, not one miss. Born Sinner to me has two misses, so that's why it's fourth. Everything else on Born Sinner is fire. No, KOD. Okay, I mean, after Born Sinner, it's KOD. I like KOD a lot actually, but not as much as the other four or three.
Yeah. Yo, what's the song where it's like meditate?
Motivate.
No. I think it's called Friends, right? Where he's like just copped a bag of smoke today or something. That song off of KOD is really I think it's called Friends, like where it's like Ultra Ego's the feature. He's like meditate.
I like that. Off KOD, I like obviously ATM, KOD. Kevin's Heart goes hard, Like I know people
Friends,
hate.
Friends
people hate on Kevin's Heart, but I like Kevin's Heart a lot. That's another like storytelling type of song, and I even like Photograph on that. And obviously,
I think the only song I like is Friends, bro. I'm surprised you like all those. Like ATM is just like count it up.
But have you seen the video? Did you see the music video for that?
But you can't like base.
Yeah, no, I did. He's like chained.
Well, but no. I know the song's good, but I'm saying the music video helped.
Song is not good.
Song is good.
Nah.
The ATM song is good.
Dude, all he says is just count it up the whole fucking time. Like, how is it good?
It's okay, but okay, and I agree. He does, right? But no, I agree. But for that song, like you know how you listen to fucking Migos, you don't really listen like rap lyrics and shit.
Essentially.
Yeah, for Counting Up, it's that. Like obviously, J. Cole, you look for lyrics, but that's one of the songs that I'm like, okay, like lyrics didn't really matter, and to me, like it goes hard. Kevin's Heart, storytelling, fire. Photograph, I love the chorus, even though it's a little slow. And yeah, that was KOD.
What do you think of Friends off of that? Because I think that's like one of my best songs. Everything else,
I have to listen to Friends again. Because I thought you were talking about Motivate when you were originally saying it.
No,
and
because when I like think of KOD, dude, like to me, reason why I don't like it is just like he's trying to send a message, but he's trying to send a message in like you know, like the little pump-esque in a way where it's just like kind of repetitive. It's not like this man, like what he did on Off Season, what he did on like For Your Eyes, or like all the sideline, like he's just more of a storyteller, and you should just stick it to that. Like I know there's like storytelling in KOD, but half of the album just seemed like a hack in a way where he was just trying to like go off with what's popular and then try to
like,
send him
Lil Pump that came at him.
That's what I'm saying. Like it didn't seem like it was him, like how Cole is. And to me, like, yes, you're trying new things, but like, I don't know, my opinion of him trying that type of new thing is just like, just stay in your lane. You're really good in your lane. Stop, like, I mean, like you can experiment, but like his experimentation on this album, I personally didn't like.
Obviously this is ranked below Born Sinner, which is 4th for me, but I like most of the songs on there. There's like, I think 2 of the songs were misses for me. 2 or 3 of the songs on KD were misses for me, and then after that was whatever, the For Your Eyes Only or whatever, Truly Yours or whatever it's called. That one's trash. We all agree.
Dude, I don't even remember the track list of
I don't. I gotta go back. I'll listen to it one more time just to.
Who do you guys have like on like most played?
Or Truly Yours. Who?
Who's top played artist right now in your guys?
Spotify, saying?
Yeah, like in general, like music wise, like who are you guys listening to the most?
Oh, you already know. Young Thug. Young Thug, top played artist for like 2 years straight. Young Thug, big Bad Bunny fan. Shit.
I got Logic. Glass Animals.
Logic's fire,
I haven't
bro.
heard of like Logic in for a minute. He has like no new shit, right?
Oh, I mean, he like wrote a book, I think, but nothing really new.
What do you like about Logic? Like,
I think his storytelling ability is pretty amazing, and it just seems like he feels like someone our age, like writing about people that inspired him with most of his songs. I don't know. We should do Logic as a separate episode.
I like Logic a lot too, man. He has a lot of bangers, and he can rap really well.
See, like
I never got into Logic.
Yeah, I never really got like I obviously listened to some Logic albums, but I never got into him.
I respect him as
apparently
like a person.
Really close friends with J. Cole. I think in one of Logic's, like my brother was telling me, one of Logic's songs on Everybody, or it's on Everybody. The last song, he basically they don't credit Cole for the song, but it's kind of like an outro where he's like kind of acknowledging his team and all that, and then J. Cole starts spinning towards the end, and it's pretty solid. But they both have like similar connections, being like mixed race, and like a lot of their motifs and stuff are pretty similar.
Yeah, I feel like I give him like a shot. It's been a minute.
All right, so that concludes part 1 of the intro episode to Brown Boy Chronicles. Thanks for tuning in. You can find us on YouTube and Spotify at Brown Boy Chronicles. Feel free to email us with any questions or topics you would like us to discuss in future episodes. The email is brownboychronicles1@gmail.com. All right, see you next time.